Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good day. I hope and pray that you are having a wonderful day. I hope and pray that everything that you're going through throughout the course of your day, that God's hand is on your journey today. So the psalm of today is Psalms 9. So let's get into it. I will praise you, O Lord, with my whole heart. I will tell of all of your marvelous works. I will be glad and rejoice in you. I will sing praise to your name, O Most High. When my enemies turn back, they shall fall and perish at your presence. For you have maintained my right and my cause. You sat on the throne judging in righteousness. You have rebuked the nations. You have destroyed the wicked. You have blotted out their name forever and ever. O enemy, destructions are finished forever, and you have destroyed cities, even their memory has perished, but the Lord shall endure forever. He has prepared his throne for judgment. He shall judge the world in righteousness, and he shall administer judgment for the peoples in uprightness. The Lord also will be a refuge for the oppressed, a refuge in times of trouble, and those who know your name will put their trust in you. For you, Lord, have not forsaken those who seek you. Sing praises to the Lord who dwells in Zion. Declare his deeds among the people. When he avenges blood, he remembers them. He does not forget the cry of the humble. Have mercy on me, O Lord. Consider my trouble from those who hate me. You who lift me up from the gates of death, that I may tell of all your praise in the gates of the daughter of Zion. I will rejoice in your salvation. The nations have sunk down into the pit which they made. In the net which they hid, their own foot is caught. The Lord is known by the judgment he executes. The wicked is snared in the work of his own hands. Meditation, Selah. The wicked shall be turned into hell, and all the nations that forget God. For the needy shall not always be forgotten. The expectation of the poor shall not perish forever. Arise, O Lord, do not let man prevail. Let the nations be judged in your sight. Put them in fear, O Lord, that the nations may know themselves to be but men. Selah. Now, when we read Psalms 9 and we realize that there are some things that the nation had to go through, those that are wicked, there are consequences that come with that. There are things, and in the midst of the chaos that is going on, and knowing that God is a just God. Yet at the same time, when you have found yourself oppressed, when you have found yourself in times of trouble, he says that he's a refuge for the oppressed, a refuge in times of trouble, and those who know your name will put their trust in you. That means that if you have found yourself in oppression and you have found yourself going through some things and you have found yourself troubled in your heart and your mind, and there may be chaos going on around you, and you may be attacked on all sides, that in times of trouble, that he is your refuge. He is the place in which you can seek and you can hide, the place in which you can run to in midst of all the chaos that is going on. You have to put your trust in him, that he may be your refuge. You got to know that God is going to take care of your situation. Even those that are needy may feel like you have been forgotten, may feel like that you have gone through some things and it seems like you've been going through this situation for a long time, but God has not forgotten you. It says, that you'll always not be forgotten, and the expectation of the poor shall not perish forever. It may seem like sometimes that you are in a perishing situation, but know that it won't last. forever, that we ought to sing praises to the Lord and declare his work among his people. You got to know the work of the Lord among his own people, and that he remembers you, and that he remembers those who are humble, that are still crying out to God. That you find yourself crying out to God and you're being humbled through everything that you're going through in every situation. The Lord will remember you in that process. But you got to rejoice in knowing that he has saved you. And you got to rejoice in knowing in advance that he is going to save you in the midst of your situation. That yes, if we do not walk in alignment with God, and we do not walk in obedience, there are those of us that when we do not walk in obedience, we will be sunken down. We will be in the same pit in which we created when we are not walking in obedience. And there's no need to be in the pit of disobedience. So when we're walking with God, we have to walk in alignment with him and the plan that he has for our life. And when we trust in him, he'll take care of everything that we have. But yet when we are in disobedience, we fall into that pit of the things of sin where the enemy will want us to be. So don't allow yourself to walk in disobedience. Walk in alignment with God and rejoice, even in your times of trouble, knowing that you can run to the rock that is higher than I. Now, you all be blessed. It's your girl, Lady Q, having a wonderful and amazing day.